Hi everybody, today let's take a look at the Game Master's Book of Traps, Puzzles, and Dungeons. This is by Jeff Ashworth, illustrations by Jasmine Cale and Kyle Hilton, as well as contributions from the three, not two, but the three black halflings, Jasmine and Jasmine Bueller. And as of filming this, it is Summer Solstice, the longest day of the year. Although the day still has 24 hours, it's the longest daylight day, and it's the first day of summer, so shout out to all you druids out there. Okay, what this book is, it's a collection of traps, puzzles, and dungeons. This comes with three, not two, but three one-shot adventures, and it's a collection of traps and puzzles and dungeons. And let's take a quick look. The book opens up with the one-shot adventures. You have the Spire and the Scab. The party explores a crypt and uncovers a dark secret. Pick of the litter. Race requiring both brains and brawn, and that's also it unearths some kind of ancient evil. Skullhammer Manor. Dreams and nightmares in a maze-like mansion. This one might be adaptable to a Cthulhu adventure, but you know I don't want to give away too much. But you know it's your standard adventure. You know you have text, tables, maps. I kind of just don't want to give anything away. Now, what this book purports to do is it's on the back, because challenging your players shouldn't be so hard. So sometimes an adventure, you're DMing an adventure and it takes a left turn and you kind of have to think on your feet and try to find something for your players. You know, maybe you think, man, maybe I should have put a trap there, or a puzzle or something. And then also, these are, in the terms of some of the riddles, it's a good, they have adventure hooks that are really useful. Okay, they have the trap section, so you have painful traps, deadly traps, disruptive traps, and complex traps. And I only want to show one, because once again, part of the fun is discovering these traps. There's this, you step on, a character steps on a pressure plate, and it activates these poles that hit a drum, and the drum, the noise can be disconcerting to the party. Traps like that. Some of them, you might be able to recreate them, with the 3D printer, and I think some of the traps might actually be a part of the Dwarven Forge, or you can also adapt the Dwarven Forge thing. So these traps are sort of like Grimtooth. I think Grimtooth is a little more whimsical, and there's a lot more of them, and this one, they are, it has the trigger and flavor, so you walk past a series of hidden runes that blast creatures. The result, what happens when you trigger the trap, how you can detect the trap, and disarming the trap. But everybody knows that you want the trap to go off, and any good GM worth his salt is going to want the trap to go off. Okay, and then they have another section on puzzles. Now, just full disclosure, I don't like puzzles, I don't like ciphers, I don't like codes. In Mansions of Madness, I have difficulty with some of the puzzles that they have. The slide puzzle I can kind of do, but some of the other ones where you have to match symbols, or those I don't really like and I have trouble with. Now, they have rhymes and riddles. We'll go over one of them, which I think was kind of neat. I go up and down all over town, and yet I never move. If you look real hard at me, I'll change my meaning too. And there's stairs. And stairs, they're synonym? No, homonyms, okay? Spelled differently and mean two different things, but are pronounced the same. Okay, and then the scenario, they give a scenario. The dashing alley cat smiles broadly and then states that the party need only to find the location of the largest version of this in town. So, you got to find the largest stairs, and it's actually the hidden entrance to a local fight club. And this is pretty cool, because if you don't really have an idea for maybe a one-shot adventure or a quick deviation, that will do it. So the riddles are, they're kind of neat if you have a party that likes them. Ciphers, ugh, the bane of my existence. I don't like ciphers. I don't like codes, but they have some here. So in case some of the people in your party, I don't even like Sudoku, and I don't mind like the word scramble, because I can kind of wrap my head around that, but codes and ciphers I'm just not into, and they have those. And then they also have gateway puzzles, and these are puzzles like a doorway. Which door do you take? And then one of them, the door is not a door; it's actually a mimic. So that's kind of a neat thing. And we have dungeon chambers. They have a section on different puzzle dungeons, or well, that looks kind of neat. And just different kinds of dungeon. They have a word about dungeon. There's 50 fully realized dungeon chambers, so that's like maybe a floor or a room. I like that. And you could probably recreate these with 3D printers, or slash Dwarven Forge stuff. So there you go. And they have a random puzzle producer, so you have some tables to randomize things. So you could be like Sheldon Cooper and live your life according to dice and dice tables. I got this book today from Amazon, and it was day of release. And I love the new book smell. Okay, that's pretty. That was a major selling point for me liking this. Once again, this is a collection of traps, puzzles, and dungeons. And the traps, they're Grimtooth I think does it better, but what are you going to do? These are pretty neat. There's some traps in here I don't think that Grimtooth even conceived of, and they're organized in different ways, like the puzzles. There's riddles, ciphers, gateway puzzles, and then they have some dungeons. 3 one-shot adventures. So I think I'm going to get my money's worth out of this book. I just had a cursory look and a cursory smell. New book smell. I'll give it an A. I think I'm going to be using this a lot. And I'm probably going to use it in my Call of Cthulhu adventures. Okay, what do you think? Have you seen this? Have you seen this fine tome yet? If so, what do you think about this? About this, and what's your favorite Grimtooth trap? Comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye now.